心してかかる。
やるぞ。
くよ
抵抗は無駄だ。
我らの連携を解くとみよ。
やるぞ。
大勝利。
I'll take it. Oh, that makes me want to walk all the way back, all the way over there, because there was a way that I did not go. Boosting the speed of the ATB gauge. He needs that so much. He's so slow. Got cold feet? No, I was just thinking about my mom. Wonder what went through her mind as she walked along here. Don't you remember your mother at all then? I was only little. See, yes, of course. But it's strange, I can remember her warmth, her kindness. Like our hearts are linked. I think they have been ever since I was born. Hey, so she was a good mother, eh? You getting all teary-eyed for, old man? Oh, well, you know. Lost my old lady when I was little too, so I just, found myself sympathizing with her. We're alike, aren't we? Oh, well, perhaps.
Engo よろしく。
抵抗は無駄だ。
これに耐えられるかな。我が槍の前に敵はない。
Let's keep going this way. Hey. Elemental Soul.
援護よろしく。
Mash the button. Hell you.
行くぞ。や
時間が欲しい。先を急ごう。
俺と出会ったのが運の尽きだね。
冒険に切れぬものはない。
魔力なら負けないよ。楽勝楽勝。
Looks like there's nothing in here. Fairies. We got a new talisman. Momentum power. That might be okay. Triggering momentum mode when receiving an attack will reduce the damage received. That's... It still goes on.
早く終わらせるぞ。
行くよ。
冒険に切れぬものはない。
俺に耐えられるかな。楽勝楽勝。
What are we hiding over here?
任務を遂行する。興奮に切れぬものはない。
魔力なら負けないよ。
我が槍の前に敵はない。
This is a different set of stairs. That's concerning. I'm gonna go up these ones. This one's probably the correct one because it was the longer way to go. Probably, yeah, I missed out on a treasure chest or something, but whatever. Hey, Julienne. Back when this was the royal capital, it was like the center of all civilization, right? It is said that at its peak, the capital was more magnificent than we can even possibly imagine. Gee, I'll bet they had a lot of advanced knowledge about life, too. Once you restore your kingdom, do you think eventually you'll get back that sort of knowledge, too? No way to say for certain, but it is possible. Way to extend your lifespan, eh? I hope you find something, kid. Thanks. Once I've seen Setsuna's journey to its end, it'll be time for my own journey to begin. As long as there's a possibility, I won't give up. It'll be a pretty rough journey. No, well, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'll find a way, no matter what. That's the spirit, Kerr. Leanne. Ender works in mischievous ways, you see. He said what he did deliberately in order to put you on your mettle. It is not as if there is no hope at all. Infected by the monster blood, my body and mind were almost turned into those of a monster. But yet with your aid, I now stand here in the land of my ancestors. Once my kingdom is restored, the wisdom of my ancestors, now scattered around the lands, shall likely converge there. You are to find the knowledge you seek. Rather than search alone, I would think it wiser to place your hope in the wisdom of many. So you'll help me. I am a little offended. Are we not comrades? Sorry, that's not what I meant. Just never imagined I'd have a princess helping me out. Thank you, Julian. It is I who must thank you. What sort of example do I set as a royal if it is I who am in constant reliance on my comrades' aid? Alright, things are looking up. Come on, let's go, everyone. I'm going on ahead. I have a feeling like there's probably a secret wall in this dungeon somewhere. Could have cast that on the other guy, but... I was gonna say it, but it worked out. But it did not work out. I'll be inside.
早く終わらせるぞ。よし。抵抗は無駄だ。
行くぞ。せい。
行くよ。
甘い。
沈みにしちゃうからね。
これ好きで。
That's not very nice.
よし。
我々の勝利だ。
俺と出会ったのが運の尽きだね。
Oh, she's paralyzed.
ったね。
やるぞ。
いくよ。大勝利。
Does leveling up remove status elements? Seems like it does. What a sucker.
よし。
せい。
Take that. Guts the weak thing. That's really bad.
せい。
いくよ。
I was planning on using him
行くぞ。これ好きで。
to do stuff.
いくよ。
行くぞ。
大勝利。
Nirvana Blade. That goes on this guy. Boosting SP according to damage received.
俺と出会ったのが運の尽きだね。
やるぞ。
いくよ。調子に乗っていくぞ。
せい。
よし。
行くぞ。
楽勝楽勝。
A water kill. Water. Okay. I get the impression that what's up ahead is not a final boss, but it's probably just like you're at the halfway point. But just in case. This one's probably the least valuable. Get the feeling I've seen all this before, us walking along like this. Like you saw it in a dream or something. Because of Sprite Night. Yes, maybe. My head's been hurting ever since we got to the last lands. Maybe I'm imagining it. It's a strange feeling. It's like there's something that I've almost forgotten, but not quite. Like a vague childhood memory. Alright, we're just gonna leave it at that. This sucker. I had a feeling that we'd come across him again, but I had no idea how that would come to be. So you have arrived. Aren't too dangerous after all. It's him. I did not expect to find you here. My will is my master's will. My power is my master's power. Who's your master? There's no need for you to know that. Soon you will be dead. Come on, man. It was 3 steps. Come on. Everything will be destroyed. Why do you not fear total destruction? Why do you fight a battle with no future? I have no need for the future, for life. To fulfill my mission is the only purpose of my existence. Battle is inevitable. I will destroy you. Setsuna, was it? It is time to fulfill my promise. I shall kill you, last of all. Come on, just try it. How about I destroy you right this instant, eh? Knitter, calm down. If we talk to him, I'm sure we can get through to him. Of course we can. Nothing's getting through to this guy, right, Ender? Probably not. See, Setsuna? Ender. He is right. Nothing will change my mind. Nothing will make me stop. Setsuna, I can understand your wish to avoid combat. Let me say this. You wish to accomplish your mission as a sacrifice. We have no choice but to leave this man's corpse behind us. If you lose your life now, this entire journey shall amount to nothing. But one of us will be destroyed. That is our destiny. Soon you will know eternal darkness. 2 steps that time. Descendant of the sacrifice, guardian of the people.
王国復興のためによし行くぞ。戦いはこれからだ。
さすが
この隙で
Gonna attack.
いくよえい
よし行くぞ。
あ
He's gonna go next.
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。援護する。
これでどう
よし。
Then we need realization
こ
on
こが
you.
勝負どころだな。申し訳ない。
さあ
やるぞ。
Oh my gosh, this guy's almost dead already?
一撃で仕留める。
これに耐えられるかな
せい。
いやー危なかったね
Probably should have healed up before killing him. This is probably a phase 2. What on earth is happening? Doesn't look good. What's going on? A tremendous amount of magical energy is flowing into him. That master of his, is this his doing? Sensation is the same power as the monster blood that took over my consciousness. Weird. Careful, this isn't like any foe we've faced before.
立ちはだかる者は滅するのみ。
Definitely should have healed first. Let's wait on you.
援護する。
いくよ
Dysformic monster.
俺に耐えられるかな。
I don't wanna
力を貸すとしよ
take it to the wall. To the wall.
好きで。せい。
や
う。やるぞ。ここで終わるわけにはいか
さすが。
行くぞ。
That reached him?
ない。甘い。
Oh, no, you sucker fool.
せい。
Moguma.
や
You like Celeste, you think? Maybe? You don't know? Celeste like the video game Celeste?
まだ
You
終わ
just
るわけには。
murdered him.
援護する。
ありがと
I don't even know how that was possible.
まだ戦えるよね。
う。ありがとう。
Yes. I have not played Celeste
こ
myself.
こで終わるわけにはいか
There's also a good reason for that.
準備は完了した。かかれ。
And that reason is I
ない。ここで終わるわけにはいか
not really a platformer person. Let's try Antipode.
我らの連携を解くとみよ。
ない。よし。
And all attacks cause all damage.
抵抗は無駄だ。
Nice. Oh yeah, that was nice.
ダメか
That was a lot of damage.
よし。力を貸すとし
Pop
よ
one of those.
も。や
Could have sequenced that differently. I don't think ice is going to do anything.
せい。
う。よし。力を貸すとしよ
You're at 8 hit points.
我らの連携を解くとみよ。まだやられん。
Overkill.
う。俺に敗北は許されない。
That's all I got? That's all I got? You have 4,000 hours in it? And you don't know if you like it or not. Sync it. All right. You've triggered a conversation point that I've had in the past. I've looked at Steam reviews sometimes where someone will post a negative Steam review for a game and they'll, say like, yeah, I don't like this game, blah, 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 this and that. And, it's all like, and they all, not always, but like for the point of discussion, like these people have, hundreds, sometimes thousands of hours in this game. And I just think to myself, like, how do you get to the point where you spend hundreds, if not thousands of hours in a game and you're like, yeah, I don't like this game. Like it does not compute for me. I don't know how that can happen. How do you play a game for hundreds of hours and you don't like it? That's crazy. And then, post a, a negative Steam review or whatever. But, yeah, like, how do you get to that point? How do you get there? Where is the real you? Where is your heart? I was created to destroy the sacrifice. That is my only mission, my only reason for living. I have no heart. Why are you crying? Because crying comes from the tear ducts, not from the heart. Do not know. Are these your emotions? Or are they the emotions of your master who created you? They are not mine. But my eyes are for my master to see, my ears for my master to hear. So your master feels everything you feel, and you feel everything he does. Is that it? So those tears are your master's tears. Do not know. But if they are, then I wish I could have seen this world for a little longer. Beautiful world of falling snow. Wish I could have seen it for my master. Don't feel bad, Setsuna. We had to defeat him for the sake of our mission. Hitter is correct. We still have a mission to fulfill. Let us continue onwards, Setsuna. So he was created too, created to fulfill a mission. Eterna. We're gonna continue to the save point right behind us. I was just about to ask, how is Setsuna that low in MP, but I don't think I used a tent because I didn't need to. I've been streaming since 2016 and I don't have partner? I do not. The types of games that I play do not it's playing RPGs is one of those things where viewership wise, I think the only times that you're going to get large amounts of viewership is if you fall into like specific buckets. You know, maybe you start off as a speed runner and you only played that game or something like that. Or you know, you'll get viewers that just want to check out the game and then once they checked it out, they dip. Or you'll get viewers where they want to kind of see people play through that specific game all over again and, you know, go through the blind experience or whatever experience they happen to be going through. You'll get people that kind of want to relive the nostalgia of various games that they've played in the past. But in almost all of those scenarios, like, people are latched on to a very specific game. So I think when you're a streamer that just plays a bunch of games, you know, you're gonna find that people show up for one game and then leave for the next or something like that. And I also don't necessarily put the chat experience to the forefront. I'm more of a I put the game in the forefront. So you know, like when characters are talking or doing voice acting or whatever, most of I'm letting that go, and most of the time I'm not interjecting, or if I do, I wait for the character to stop talking and then I respond to chat or something like that. So chat can sometimes, you know, fall behind and whatnot. You know, it's just the way things go for me. my style of Twitch streaming is not necessarily the air quotes tried and true formula of Twitch streaming, but you know, I don't mind. I like the way that I do the Twitch streaming. You know, the viewership numbers, you know, who cares? Literally you with your 5K hours in Geometry Dash. You've done that? Your 3 games you play too much? Hollow Knight, Geometry Dash, and Celeste? My most played game? My most played game is... Well, in terms of hours, it's probably... On stream, it is Final Fantasy XIV. I think I played that for like 200 plus hours. Didn't finish it. My most played game of all time is without a doubt World of Warcraft. Terraria is pretty high up there. Minecraft is pretty high up there. Rainbow Six Siege has some hours in there. I'd have to look at like my Steam stuff, but World of Warcraft is by far the most. I have so much time into that game. I don't play it anymore, but I will probably never put the amount of time that I put into World of Warcraft to any other game ever. It might even be possible that of all the games that I've played on stream so far, it doesn't even come up to like a quarter of the time that I put into World of Warcraft. It's crazy. I started playing that in 2004 and it was just no lifing that game for so many years. This is the entrance. It's like a hidden entrance. Are we close now then? Yes, not long now. I see. Come on, Eterna. I think it's time you started giving us some answers. What is it you're trying to do exactly? Hitter. Alright, I'll tell you everything. Why couldn't you tell us this before? Like, what's so important about us being at this exact moment? I'll tell you everything. Psych. Am I a variety streamer? I am. I play, well, I like to play the games that I like to play. I did introduce a viewer request system, which goes against that a lot. But, you know, there's been some interesting moments for the viewer request thing. The last lands are protected by a barrier. It's there in order to contain an unimaginably vast power that lies sleeping here. A vast power. That's right, a horrific beast known as the Dark Samsara. Samsara lies sleeping here in the last lands. Dark Samsara. It is a creature that was created over 1,000 years ago by foolhardy humans. And we're just gonna leave it at that.
任務を遂行する。
いくよ
抵抗は無駄だ。
俺に耐えられるかな。
我が槍
You're
の
the
前に
blind
敵は
playthrough
ない。
person? I think there's a lot of people out there that kind like if they've played the game before, they want to see somebody go through the game
援護よろしく。
blind or do a blind playthrough. No, I think admittedly I'm kind of in that position as well. You know, I think it's so much more interesting and fascinating to watch somebody go through a game for the first time than it is for them to go through it for the second or more. times.
援護よろしく。
Is seeing
公然に切れぬも
seeing
のはない
people make certain decisions and like justify those decisions and things like that, super fascinating to go
我が
through.
槍の前に
Done
敵はない
that bajillion times with Krazen. Just like how did you come to the decision that this was the best way to solve this problem? This is insane.
任務を遂行する抵抗は無駄だ
や 楽勝
Should
楽
try
勝
focusing on the game for a couple of streams. I don't necessarily know if like if you think about it, focusing on the game kind of sort of just means that you're playing by yourself and you're just recording yourself basically. You know, obviously there is some chat interaction and whatnot, but it's kind of sort of kind of the
早
antithesis
く終わらせ
of streaming.
公然に切れぬものはない
So it's a very awkward
消し済みにしちゃう
way
か
to
らね
stream video games.
我が槍の前に敵はない
The thing is you know, I stream for selfish reasons rather than, you know, I'm not trying to bring the game to new audiences or share my experiences with other people, or you know, a lot of the common reasons that people might say for the
援護よろ
reasons
し
they
く
stream.
公然に切れぬものはない
Oh, you leveled up. I was like,
消し済みにしちゃうからね楽勝楽勝
probably the way to go. What are my PC specs? That's a tough question. I have a 3080 Super, a 3950X, Radeon 7 CPU, I think.
これに耐えられるかな
Stream for money? I definitely do not stream for money. On my hobby YouTube channel,
あ
oh dear. This guy still has 400 HP.
ここで終わるわけにはいかない
This guy's also going to explode.
公然に切れぬものはないやるぞ
我々の勝利だ
What was I saying? Oh yeah, streaming for money. There has been so many times throughout the long times that I've been streaming where I have wanted to get rid of all the money making aspects of it. So many times. Because it's just a pain in the neck. I've got to, like, I have to reach a certain threshold to get the money, and then once I get the money, I have to pay taxes on the money, And the last time that I paid, the last time that I took a payout from Twitch once in my entire life, and that year of taxes was, I paid more money in taxes than I've ever done in my entire life, and I'm just like, what the heck just happened? What the heck just happened? You know, I don't remember how much I pulled out of it. It was like several years of streaming where it was just banked up, and it was, I don't know, like $300 to $600 or something like that. And yeah, it was crazy. The Dark Samsara destroyed the kingdom that once flourished in these lands. Then the power that dwells here is indeed my kingdom's nemesis. Even now, as it sleeps, its unimaginable magical energy continues to wreak havoc. It is what brings the monsters into this world, and it is what will bring about this world's end. We mean this thing's been living here all this time. That's right, the Dark Samsara lives on even now. Said it was sleeping, right? If it creates monsters while it's sleeping, what's going to happen when it wakes up? Will the barrier hold up? The barrier is still maintained today by the Guardian who first created it. More at 11. Can't even make money off of Twitch? Making money off of Twitch is not an easy endeavor. Repel magic. Well, that's bad. I thought that was Ender. My point elevations there were correct. Grinding for affiliate. It took me a while to get a affiliate. You know, the streaming stuff is can be a lot of work sometimes. I'm pretty sure I cheated at getting affiliate. Back in the day, I don't know if this is still a thing, but back in the day, so you like whenever you stream, if you have your stream pulled up, it's, you know, like you're the viewer for that stream. So like anytime you see somebody with one viewer, it's most likely them, the streamer themselves. But back in the day, you could view the stream like in an incognito browser or something like that, and you get like a second view. So I did that for a really long time. There were some like legitimate reasons for doing that, in the sense of I wanted to see my stream, I guess, as it was. And then there was one point where I wanted to have like a second chat window open, because sometimes chat would break. But anyways, that only meant that I just needed one person to tune in for however long it took to get affiliate. And after doing all that, when I eventually got affiliate, I didn't even meet the requirements for affiliate. It was so unbelievably strange. But I took it.
心してかかれ。
成功は無駄だ。
魔力なら負けないよ。楽勝楽勝。
But, you know, as I said, being affiliate is, or making money off streaming has been its own can of worms. So, even in today's climate, I am still considering. There was a point, like, I've been at 8 subscribers for like a decent amount of time, and I finally dropped down to 4 subscribers. And I was like, you know what? This might be the time. As soon as I get to 0 subscribers, I can just get rid of affiliate and not have to worry about this whole money thing. But I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon. And then, you know, I finally got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so now I'm experimenting with like the YouTube stuff. I'm trying to see how like all of those systems work and whatnot. And you know, that's totally disregarding the fact that my YouTube channel is drastically decreasing in views and watch time, which is totally unbelievably fascinating, by the way. You know, just a lot of crazy stuff with that. What I'm trying to do on YouTube is, right now, the monetization / ad system, it's supposed to only be showing gaming ones. So I'm gonna try that out for like 3 months or something like that, and then maybe towards the bigger ad season, which is, you know, closer to November, December, I turn all of it on. I'm just curious to see like how it all works and whatnot. You know, before the YouTube channel dies. And you know, I want to see if the monetization thing actually changes things. I'm going to be running experiments for many months to the future. So, you know, for all the YouTube folks out there, you know, you're going to have, well, to my understanding, you are already watching these ads, and I'm just now making money off of the ads. That's my understanding of it. So hopefully I'm not imposing anything else. But you know, maybe I have more reading to do. The role of the sacrifices is to pass on their magical energy and life force to that guardian. So that's my duty. The energy and life force given by the sacrifices is what helps contain the creature, has continued for 1,000 years. But we are reaching the limits of what can be done. Evil magic energy seeping through the barrier is already causing the monsters to change. We have little time left.
I didn't
hit that guy? That somehow worked out for me. That was an Axelrod YouTube ads. It's not my fault. At least I don't think it's my fault.
早く終わらせるぞ。
いくよ
抵抗は無駄だ。
や
I momentum that. Large enemy that you fought that finishes with Medio has a giant rear horn that will allow you to get Medio. A long journey if you want to come back for it. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think there's a single Sprite Knight in this game that will make it worth for me to... Oh, interesting. Worth it for me to leave this dungeon, go get it, equip it, and then come back. I personally do not think that a Sprite Knight exists in this game that could justify that. And because I don't know, I could be very wrong, but yeah, I will not be leaving this dungeon for a Sprite Knight. That is for show, for show. Time Forger. Increases the amount of SP accumulated when attacking. Well, actually, it's not that much of a decrease. Problem is he's not really attacking. So having the small amounts of extra defense is going to be better here. How was that not a back attack? Also, it's not like a piercing attack. You sucker foos.
Hi! Yeah!
よし。
行くぞ。
甘い。
せい。
いくよや
But you're supposed to reflect magic. Hey, you're being really annoying.
いくよ
好きで。これ好きで。
I was like, how did you get those 2 turns in a row? But
力を貸すとし。
I got it. You got hasted. What a sucker.
よし。
いくよこれに耐えられるかな
我々の勝利だ。
Yeah. Seems good.
無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
トークンに切れぬものはない。
沈みにしちゃうからね
終わりだな。任務を遂行す
I get the feeling that I'm going the right way.
る。トークンに切れぬものはない。
沈みにしちゃうからね
我が槍の前に敵はない。
Oh, you know, I haven't checked Sprite Knight slots in quite some time, and we've gotten some levels. This guy still hasn't gotten another one. The sucker. Meteor thrust. Icicle lance. Probably go with icicle lance. It has the freeze capabilities. Or actually, why don't we get rid of that? Put ice there. Then I can put something else here. Full rage. Full rage is probably what I want. A sucker fool. Maybe it, well, I'll keep what I have for now, and if I need to change some things. It makes me so sad that I've gone through this entire game and I have not used bio a single time. There's also another one. Meltdown. This is the other one that I like really need to use. But I didn't get this until really late. Meltdown would have been a good alternative to fire, probably. Yeah, this was the correct way to go. Sucks. Somehow that's a back attack. I guess she doesn't have any like offensive spells, which has been kind of a problem.
やるぞ。抵抗は無駄だ。
行くぞ。
調子に乗っていくぞ。ダメかも。
我々の勝利だ。
Orichalcum. I don't even think I can use that. Oh. I've been treating that incorrectly then. Ah, interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I've been doing that wrong the entire time. You'll be able to travel from the entrance of the last lands to the last area of this section that I haven't reached yet. We won't be able to redo this area or even the one where you fought the Reaper. That's good to know, I suppose. Goosh, you got scared? The moment you opened my page, I disappeared in the online list. Ah, you missed me. Ah. Trying to keep the stream streak alive, I see. Sacrifices with high magical energy alone are no longer enough to stop the creature from awakening. Why we need a new solution. A last hope for the future. So we needed to reach that solution no matter how many times that meant repeating this. Repeating what? I really dislike how they do that. Like, don't just stop the important conversation.
心してかかるぞ。
刀剣に切れぬものはない。
消し済みにしちゃうからね。
終わりだな。
And level 41, new slot? Look at all that room for slots. You're just not getting any slots. What a sucker.
無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
抵抗は無駄だ。
魔力なら負けないよ。楽勝楽勝。
We'll take it.
無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
刀剣に切れぬものはない。
消し済みにしちゃうからね。
我が槍の前に敵はない。
Yo, caught. I still don't know what that means. Although, I will say that I was expecting today to be a pretty short stream. So the fact that I am still streaming is a surprise. Luxation power. I don't know what that means. I have to get it to know. Guessing it boosts the power of flux stuff, which would be really, really strong on someone like Kerr. Noon? That's always how I read that. Noon. Mega Elixir. When I was doing the puzzle from that side, I was wondering, I was like, what is this platform even used for? And then when I got to the other side, I realized, oh my gosh, there's no way. There is no way. Finding one of them is bad enough. Sucks.
抵抗は無駄だ。
消し済みにしちゃうからね。
やるぞ。
いっくよ 俺に続け。
時間が欲しい。先を
I'm
急ぐ。
somewhat familiar with those enemies because they were in, I'll just say, another game. And they did not play games in that game either. Oh my gosh.
任務を遂行する。抵抗は無駄だ。
消し済みにしちゃうからね。
That, oh my gosh.
好きで。
よし。冒険に切れぬものはない。
Really surprised that it hit that guy. Is this chakra gonna hit? Does not.
これに耐えられるかな。
やるぞ。ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
いくよ。
I mean, yeah, you guys are gonna die. But at least we'll get our MP back.
まだやられん。兄貴。
よし。
Oh, only one of you
み
died.
んな。
時間が欲しい。先を急ごう。
New Sprite Night slots? Focus. Actually, back over here real quick. Still can't fit that. Alright, there's nothing else that we're gonna be comboing. You could do Enfrost, but probably not. We're finally here. You finally arrived. I've been waiting for all of you. Good on HP, we're good on that. So this is probably the time where I should change my talismans. Just give you something that gives you 3 slots. Okay. Meltdown for sure. I think I'm gonna go with Calor. Myriad Power is probably something worth doing as well. So it would be Bio, which There's no way that bio is going to be better than any of the other magic attacks that I'm doing, so it would only be for the reducing of their attack. The likelihood of that being useful, more so than magma doing more damage. I think I'll do that. Save again. I have not marked for the second hour, so I guess I'll do that right now.